The Millionaire Next Door. Real wealth isn't what you think. When you think of a millionaire, what image comes to mind? A luxury car? Designer clothes? A huge mansion? Now imagine this. The average millionaire in America doesn't drive a brand new BMW. They drive a used Toyota. They live in a modest home, and most people wouldn't even know they're wealthy. That's the shocking truth behind The Millionaire Next Door. A book that reveals how real wealth is built quietly, patiently, and without showing off. In this video, we'll break down the habits, mindset, and money principles that separate the truly wealthy from those who just look rich. Welcome to Read to Think, where we decode powerful ideas from the world's best books. Let's begin. There are two types of people with money: those who spend it to show it, and those who grow it in silence. The second group, that's where real millionaires live. Thomas Stanley and William Danko studied hundreds of millionaires. They wanted to know who actually becomes wealthy, and how do they do it. The results surprised everyone, including them. Most millionaires didn't inherit their wealth. They didn't win the lottery. They didn't make it in Hollywood or Silicon Valley. They were ordinary people with extraordinary discipline. So what do they have in common? Let's break it down into 7 core traits of the real wealthy. The millionaires next door. 1. They live well below their means. They don't buy things to impress people. They don't upgrade cars every 2 years. They avoid status symbols. They focus on value, not vanity. The average millionaire wears inexpensive watches, buys cars in cash, and avoids debt like a disease. Their goal isn't to look rich, it's to be free. 2. They allocate their time, energy, and money efficiently. They budget, they plan, they track where every dollar goes. Millionaires don't wing it. They're intentional. They don't waste time chasing every hot trend. They stick to a system. Time is money. But more than that, how you manage time reflects how you manage everything else. 3. They value financial independence more than social status. That's the opposite of what social media teaches you. But it's why these people win. They don't care about keeping up with the Joneses. They care about never being dependent on anyone. They don't buy things to impress strangers. They build a life that's stress-proof. Financial independence is their status symbol. 4. They raised frugal children. Most wealthy families didn't spoil their kids. They taught them about money. They made them work. They instilled values of saving, earning, and gratitude. Wealth isn't just about what you pass down financially. It's what you pass down mentally. 5. They are self-employed or own small businesses. Not all, but many. Why? Because business owners control income. They write off expenses. They build equity. They understand value creation. And often, they live in the same neighborhoods as their customers because they value community, not flash. 6. They target opportunities in value-rich but status-poor industries. Think about this. Most wealthy people in America didn't become rich in tech or entertainment. They built businesses in construction, wholesale trade, agriculture, auto repair, accounting. Boring? Maybe. But profitable? Absolutely. They didn't chase prestige, they chased margins. 7. They are disciplined investors. Millionaires next door invest consistently. They don't panic. They don't gamble. They don't try to time the market. They invest in index funds. They buy and hold. They reinvest dividends. And they keep their investment fees low. Slow, steady, and long-term. That's how they grow. Now let's go deeper into the mindset differences. Imagine two neighbors. One drives a Mercedes, the other drives a Honda. One wears Rolex, the other wears Timex. Guess who has the higher net worth? It's usually the one you least expect. Because the more people spend to look rich, the less they have to actually invest and grow rich. That's the irony. The flashier someone looks, the more likely they're drowning in debt. Meanwhile, the quiet millionaire is compounding wealth behind the scenes. This brings us to one of the biggest insights from the book. Income doesn't equal wealth. Many high-income earners are broke. Why? Because they spend everything they make. Real wealth isn't what you earn. It's what you keep and what you grow. A school teacher who saves and invests consistently can outpace a doctor who overspends. That's the power of habits. So how do you start building real wealth? Here are 5 timeless takeaways you can apply today. 1. Spend less than you earn, always. If your income goes up, don't inflate your lifestyle. Invest the difference. 2. Track everything. Know your expenses. Audit your habits. Awareness is power. 3. Build an emergency fund. It keeps you from dipping into investments or going into debt when life gets messy. 4. Automate your investing. Set it and forget it. Let time do the work. 5. Avoid lifestyle creep. Just because you can upgrade doesn't mean you should. Let's close with this. The millionaires next door are hiding in plain sight. They're your neighbors, your small business owners, your quiet coworkers. They don't look rich, but they are, because they made a simple choice: to live for freedom, not for attention, to build wealth, not just income, to control their future, $1 at a time. And you can too. Start small, stay consistent, and remember, real wealth isn't loud. It's quiet, disciplined, intentional. Thanks for watching. Read to think. If this helped shift your mindset, subscribe for more book-based breakdowns. And drop a comment. What's one quiet habit you're building this year to grow your wealth? Learn smarter, live better,